Hello, thanks for joining me today. This is Danny, and I am actually coming to you from the future. I've already recorded this episode, and I just wanted to let you know what we're going to accomplish today. The first thing you might notice is that in front of me we have our ME system. It is all set up and ready to go, and that's the main task that we're going to complete today is crafting this thing and putting all the pieces together and getting things to work. We're going to get our crafting terminal set up. We're going to get all of our inventory in here, and we'll be able to craft from with all of our inventory. And we're going to get our presses set up and a few other things too, and there's going to be a few diversions here and there in between, but it should be fun. Also, as long as I'm here from the future, I want to tell you a little secret, and it's something I'm kind of excited about. I probably shouldn't show you this yet, but if you look way off in the distance, something's in the works up there. That's all I'm going to show you. And that we're going to see next episode. So, enjoy! Well, here I am in the Nether. I decided that I wanted to make the Ender Core because I really need Ender Pearls, and I'm just not having a lot of luck getting them. So I'm here getting blaze rods. Uh-oh, I hear a hellhound. Cobalt, awesome. I'll take that. And there's a blaze spawner right there. Awesome. I'm just gonna go right. Oh my gosh. Run away, run away! Oh crap. Whoa, that was a lot of blazes at once. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I only have 2 arrows. Let's see. Crap, I'm gonna have to charge him. I don't have any arrows. How am I gonna do this? I have to set up some kind of whoa! Darn it. I have to give myself a place to okay. Gonna inch my way up there little by little. Oh crap. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh no, no. Oh phew. Okay, I need to wait for my health to recover a bit. Blazes. Hopefully they'll come to me so I can get them one at a time. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, here we go. This guy's pretty close. Ah, crap. Oh man, this is not good. There we go. Oh crap. Come on. Come on over. Here I am. Peek. Come on. You're gonna have to come over here if you want to get me. Come on. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to tempt him a little more. Oh, it's still... There we go. 1 down. Maybe that was 2, I don't know. Oh, and there's a blaze rod, yay! Oh, there's the other one. I'm stuck! I'm stuck! What's going on? soul sand. Oh man. That was bad. There we go. Another wart. Whoa. Alright, now. Come on, no, don't do that. Come over here. Come and get me. Oh, darn it. I wasn't serious. There we go. Did I get something? Let's see. 2 blaze rods so far. I really only needed 1. What is that? A wrath shard. Crap. What am I doing? Oh, I got a bat too right away. Oh no. Oh crap. I didn't realize I was being attacked by a bat. That was weird. Oh, look at them all. Man. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, come on, not another bat. Oh, jeez, come on, no. I need fire protection. I'm under the spotter now. And this is actually working out pretty well. I've got a few blaze rods already. Even though I feel like a chicken, but whoa. Alright. Oh, a chest. Oh, gold. Oh, there we go. Netherworld. Okay, I'm done. That's all I needed. We're here to witness death number 2. Yay. I somehow picked up this common treasure. I'm not sure where I got it from. I'm guessing it was a mob drop, but let's see what we get. Actually, I'm gonna, I guess, clean out my inventory a little bit first. Space. Oh wow, got a whole bunch of stuff. Got another emerald. Oh, that's where I got the other emerald, from a treasure. We got an enchanted book, efficiency 1. Cool. We can use that toward our golden apple. Awesome. It's another splash potion of weakness, and a water breathing, and some gold coins. Nice. Alright, here's our ender core, and in total I needed 2 ender pearls, 1 to make an eye of ender, and then 1 to make these 4 ender infused obsidian, and I needed 16 enchanted books with level 1 enchants. Now if they were higher enchantments, I may not have needed as many, but that's what I needed for this, and 4 bookshelves. So that's how we made our ender core. Those are the materials we needed. So now we can put this guy, let's see, let's find the one that's got the least growth, this one. Down there. And put our Ender Lily seed in there. Alright, we are finally ready to get started with our AE system. You can see I have a little puddle of water in here. This is temporary, of course. Actually, this whole base is temporary, but as soon as we get our AE system set up, I'm going to be doing some building. But anyway, this is part of our crafting system, believe it or not, because there are a few things, crystals, that we are going to need to craft in order to build our enemy system. So the first thing that we're going to make is Fluix crystals, which are basically just nether quartz, and I'm going to do 2 of them right away. Charge Certus quartz crystal. Now the charged Certus quartz is kind of rare. And redstone dust. I forgot the redstone dust. Okay. There we go. So now we have 4 Fluix crystals. We only actually need 1 right now, but I wanted to get another process started, and that's the process of pure. We're going to be making an inscriber, which we can use regular Fluix crystals, or we can use pure Fluix crystals. Now, pure Fluix crystals are crafted in a similar way. We turn our Fluix crystals into, I'm going to keep one of these. We turn them into Fluix dust, in our sag mill. And then we combine them, we craft... Alright, hold on. Actually, while that's going on, I'm going to grab one more piece of sand. Okay, so we combine those with sand. And we end up with fluix seeds. And you notice each one gives us 2 fluix seeds. So with these we can make 6 fluix crystals. So we're basically doubling our fluix crystals by doing this. Now the problem is that it takes forever. It takes a really, really, really long time unless we get some crystal growth accelerators, which we will do eventually. Because now if we look at this, it's been sitting in there for a few seconds. We're still at 0%. But I'm just going to let that sit in there for now while we're doing other stuff and not really worry about how long it takes because we're not in a hurry. So we need 5 iron and then 2 sticky pistons. Alright, I'm back. I just did a little bit of gathering some resources to get everything ready. And quite a bit of time has passed actually since I paused. And let's take a look at our seeds. 4%. 4%. So we would pretty much have to go AFK for a really long time to get these things to come around. But here's what we can do. We can make our crystal growth accelerator. But before we do that, I'm going to create an inscriber. Now remember, we collected all these presses. The inscriber is going to allow us to use those presses to do some interesting things. But we won't be able to, but this thing is going to need power, and it does not accept RF power. So we're going to have to make an energy acceptor. This crystal growth accelerator, which we're going to use to make these things go faster. We can actually create up to 8 of them. You can have 1 on each side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 on the bottom, 1 on the top. But for all practical purposes, you can really only make 5, because if you have 6, you're not going to be able to get in there to get your seeds. But anyway, I'm just going to make 1 for now because that's really all the resources we have. In order to make them, we're going to need 4 iron, 2 quartz glass, and some of this ME glass cable, which requires fluix crystals. Okay, so the quartz glass is this. We only need actually 8 of these. So yeah, in this recipe, I already made the fluix blocks, which is just 4 fluix crystals. And then this glass cable is this quartz fiber, which is nether quartz dust or Certus quartz dust. I decided to go with nether quartz dust because we've got lots of that, and that gives us 3 of these fibers. And then we take a fiber, 2 fluix crystals, and that makes this ME glass, 4 ME glass cables. So we should have everything we need to make our crystal growth accelerator, which I'm just going to place. Actually, let's grab these seeds for a second. And I'm going to place this right here. Oh, nope, not that. Oh crap, get that back. Okay. Crystal growth accelerator right there. And then I'm going to place the energy acceptor right here. Now these crystal growth accelerators suck a lot of energy, and it always sucks energy whether it's doing anything or not. So I think, hold on. Okay, so now we need to make the energy acceptor because, like I said, this stuff does not accept RF power. Applied Energistics has its own power. So that was the recipe. Just 1 quartz crystal. Pure flux quartz would be better, but we don't have any yet. That's why we're making this. So apparently Apparently these things only accept power from the top or the bottom. So I put it down there. But now these crystals should grow a little bit faster. Since we only have one, it's not going to be terribly fast. But yeah, we're already at 9%. So before we were at 4 after, like, I don't know, a really, really long time. So now I'm just going to... So to get our applied energistic system working, we're going... Oh, we already have. We're going to need an ME storage, or an ME drive, which is 4 iron ingots, 2 engineering processors, and 2 ME glass cables. So the engineering processor we make in our press, in our inscriber. And it is a printed engineering circuit, a piece of redstone, and a printed silicon circuit. So the engineering circuit is a diamond, and the engineering press, and the silicon circuit, as you might have guessed, is a piece of silicon. I'm going to grab a bunch of these. And, okay, what's going on here? So I'm just going to grab a couple diamonds because we're probably need more than one. So we basically... Wait, what are we doing? We're doing the calculation press first. Put in a piece of... and then we put in a diamond. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, I'm sorry, it's the engineering press. I always get those two mixed up for some reason, the engineering and the calculation press. Okay. And there's the progress, and if we watch this thing, boom, we'll see it stamp a circuit for us. So then we're going to do the same thing with the silicon press. Put a piece of silicon there, and the silicon press. And there's our piece of silicon, and it's just about to get pressed. There we go. Now we take our take that out of there. Put our silicon press here. I mean our printed silicon here, our engineering circuit there, and a piece of redstone. And that is going to make us a engineering processor. Yay, and I think, did we need 2 of those? Yeah, we need 2 of those. So this process is kind of cumbersome, and automating it is extremely difficult, but we're going to do that. We're going to do it later. That's how you craft the different circuits. And there's 3 different kinds of circuits. All right, we finally got our first pure fluix crystals. So now we can make our ME drive. Well, now we can make these guys. Just gonna make one for now. So we should have everything we need. All right, there's our ME drive. I'm just gonna plop this guy. Needs power. Will it get power from that? I'm not sure, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. And then we need to make our ME terminal. And eventually we're going to make a crafting terminal, which I think we need the ME terminal for. Let's see. Yeah, that's ultimately what I want to make, is a crafting terminal, which will allow us to do crafting within our inventory. So we're going to start with this illuminated panel, which is this quartz glass again, 2 glowstone, redstone, and an iron ingot. So we've got 2 quartz glass. We're going to have to make a few more. So we're going to need some more of this nether quartz dust. Holy crap. Just get that out of there. Right here. Okay, and this makes 3 illuminated panels. We'll be using those for other things as well. Then we need our logic processor. Now this is the logic press and a piece of gold. Let's see, logic press, piece of gold. And we're going to have to make another silicon press too. Actually, we're going to need a few of those, so we may as well just make them all right away. And while we're waiting for that, we have to make this formation core and an annihilation core. Now this formation core is the pure Certus quartz. Okay. Let's make some pure Certus quartz. So for pure Certus quartz is the same. It is a similar recipe as pure Fluix quartz, where we grind up our Fluix quartz. Dump that in here. And we combine it with sand. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make more than that. Let's do a bunch of these. In fact, let's do, because we're going to need a lot of this, and it doubles our Certus quartz, so we may as well do it. But we take that and we put it with a piece of sand, and we get our 2 Certus quartz seeds, which we can then just throw in here. Whoops. And while we're waiting for that, which is going to take quite some time, we can look at, okay, we're also going to need some Fluix dust and another logic processor. Whoops. And we're going to need an annihilation core, which is nether quartz, Fluix dust, and logic processors. So we're going to need 2 logic processors and 1 calculation processor. This is the only recipe that needs pure Certus quartz. And that gives us a printed calculation circuit, which we can then use to make a printed or a calculation processor. Okay. Okay, we've got our panel, we have our logic processor. Now we need this formation core, which is Fluix dust, logic processor, and Certus quartz. And we can use our pure Certus quartz, which then doubles our what we're making. Okay, so now this is the annihilation core. For that we need some nether nether quartz. Nether quartz, Fluix, and the logic processor. There we go. And we can actually do the same thing with nether quartz. We can make pure nether quartz, which will double our nether quartz. But I'm not really worried about that because we've got plenty of that, and we can always get more if we need it. So we should have everything we need now for our ME terminal. Yay! Alright, we have our ME terminal, so but let's see, do we have any glass cable? Yeah. Oops. Okay. So it looks like we do have power, but we don't have any storage yet. So now we have to make our storage drive, and then we'll make our crafting terminal. I'm going to make a 4K storage drive. There's actually, whoops. There's a 1K, a 4K, 1K, 4K, 16K, and 64K. Each of them can hold 63 different types of items, and the difference is how many of each they can hold, or how much total they can hold. But we need our 2 quartz glass, some redstone, and then this 4K ME storage component, and then some iron. The 4K is a calculation processor for redstone, and then 3 of these 1K ME storage components, which are each for Certus quartz and for redstone. So I'm still waiting for a bunch of Certus quartz here to get purified. And once that's done, I'm going to pretty much do this crafting recipe off camera and just show you the final result. Alright, we should have everything we need now. We've got 3 ME storage components, or 1K storage components, and we should be able to make this now. Yep, there's our 4K ME storage components, and then with that we can make our our storage cell, which we should actually already have everything. Yay, there we go. Alright, now we can start to play. I'm gonna make a bunch of these, because we definitely need more than one. But now we can start dumping stuff in here from all of our other chests. Why don't, let's see, what should we do first? Actually, I don't even want any of this stuff. Alright, let's just throw this stuff in there for now. What the heck. So there we have it. We can dump all of our inventory in here now, and we'll be able to search through it. It's all gonna, and it can stack more than one stack tall. Let's see, just to demonstrate, let's say we throw a bunch of sand in there. It all comes up in a single stack, and we can see that we have 4 types now. We're using 163 of 4096 bytes, and we can search, which we're gonna have to do when this gets really full, which it will in a little while. And now we can make our crafting terminal, which will allow us to craft in there. Which we just need our ME terminal, crafting table, and a calculation processor. I thought I already made the calculation processor. That's the one that needs the pure Certus quartz, which we've got plenty of now. We have 1 silicon left. Silicon, by the way, I think the easiest way to make it is just to dump a bunch of, oh look at that, I have more of this in here, is to dump a bunch of sand in your sag mill. Alright, we'll put that there, and a piece of redstone in the middle. Did I get it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yay, now we have a crafting terminal. Oops, put that back. And put this here. What was that achievement? A much bigger table. Alright, now we can craft with all of our stuff without having to pull stuff out of our chests and bring it to the crafting table and blah blah blah. It's all going to be right there for us. So the next thing that we need to work on is getting all of our stuff into the drive. So, and before we do that, I'm going to make a couple more of these drives off camera, since you've already seen me make one. But basically, what we're going to do is we're going to set down an ME import bus somewhere, probably somewhere near here. And then when we set a chest on that bus, it'll pull everything into the ME system. The barrels, I'm not going to bring those into the ME system because they're going to take up a ton of disk space on here. So what we're going to do with the barrels is we're going to use ME interfaces to allow the ME system to be able to see what's in the barrels. We can actually do that with chests too, but I don't really see much point in doing that. And then, so here's my plan. I'm going to do that so that we're going to get all of our stuff in the ME system so that we can access everything from here, including the stuff that's in our barrels. And then I'm going to set up some we're going to set up automation for our processing so that we're basically going to have one chest that we're going to dump everything into, and any ores that need to be processed are going to be processed, and once they're done being processed, they're going to be sent to the ME system, and anything that has a barrel is going to go into a barrel. And we might even do some auto crafting to handle things like ingots. I might set up auto crafting to turn the ingots into blocks. That way we won't need as much storage. I already have one auto crafting thing set up here. I don't know if I did this on camera or not, but I basically have it turning cobblestone into compressed cobblestone because it takes up less space, and eventually we're going to need compressed cobblestone for some other recipes. But this is an auto workbench, and I'm going to have a whole bunch of these set up for auto crafting stuff. Basically pre-processing stuff before it gets put into the ME system. It's going to be the pre-processing auto crafting. So I'm going to have a whole bunch of that stuff set up, and then we're going to set up auto crafting for post auto crafting, I guess you could say, for stuff that we want to auto craft through our ME system. So basically what's going to happen is whenever we get new stuff, or when stuff comes in from the quarry, it's going to automatically get pre-processed and dumped into our ME system. And then whenever we want to craft stuff, all we'll have to do is go in here and click on whatever it is we want to craft, and it'll automatically craft it for us. And that's going to be quite a process getting that set up. Some things are easy to set up. Auto crafting, anything that you can craft in a crafting table is going to be really easy to set up auto crafting for. We can also set up auto crafting for processing things in pretty much any kind of machine. But where it gets really difficult is auto processing the applied energistics stuff. Applied energistics has the hardest time auto crafting its own stuff, which is a little annoying, but that'll get interesting because we're going to get into auto crafting our inscribers, and we're also going to get into auto crafting this, our crystal growth and all that kind of stuff. But our next step is going to be me making drives and getting everything into the ME system. Alright, I've started doing some crafting in my ME system already, and there's our ME import bus. And as you can see, maybe you noticed, but it took that stuff right out of that inventory. So I'm going to stick this ME import bus right here on that. And we should be able to then grab this chest right here. Set it right there. And we should start to see stuff coming in. See? So I'm going to work on getting all this stuff in the ME system and making a couple more of these drives between now and the next time we meet. And next time, there's two things that I want to do. One is to build a base, because this place is kind of driving me nuts. It's a mess, and I'd like to clean things up a little bit and make it look a little nicer, and try to think of something cool to do here. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you will join me next time when we clean things up around here a little bit and make things look cool. Thanks for watching.